Hi, hello, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here to help you on your beautiful spiritual journey, living a life of ease, joy, flow, being your true self. Today is the energy update for this week, commencing the 27th of August until the 3rd of September. We've got on the 31st of August the beautiful super blue moon. And this is, wow, another very powerful week for us. We're ending August, really been a tremendous month. And this week we will really be going into a place of being very sensitive, being very emotional, being very analytical, being very responsible, and also maybe wanting to escape it all, because this will be such a full-on week for us. Okay, so this full moon is really showing for us a soul lesson that we are completing. And we know what it is. We know, we see, and we're being shown what we've been working on or working through. And now we know, okay, this is a soul lesson I've completed. I now receive the wisdom. I now see my life from this new awareness. And I gently, kindly release that older version of myself, that experiences we've had that no longer will be serving me. And also, it's also, when that happens, we are reflecting and we are contemplating and reorganizing. So whatever you are trying to create in your world, or are not trying to, what you are creating in your world, this week you will have the realization, the knowingness that there's a different way of doing it. Things are falling into place differently. So you might be reorganizing it. And also be aware this week of feeling overwhelmed by all this information coming in this week. We are literally we are this week in this push-pull energy, okay, of feeling creative, going for it. And then these emotions come up as we are being shown other things that we need to be responsible for, or we're being shown things that maybe we should let this go. Maybe, this is taking too much energy. Maybe this isn't serving us anymore, and just letting it go. So this can be a week where you feel like you just want to run away. You just want to escape. And that is something to be aware of, because what do we do when we want to escape? Or what do you want to do when you want to escape? Do you eat a lot of sugar? Do you drink alcohol? Do you smoke a lot? All those unwanted habits we have will be coming, whispering in our ears for us to come on, come on. So be aware of that and focus on just coming back to yourself, calming down. So really this week, have those tools, and the one that I really highly recommend is being in nature. Spending time in nature this week to help you ground, feel calmer, because it's in the calmness that we can see what is the most important for us to focus on, but it's also in the calmness in nature that we receive the answers. Equally, movement, if you've got a lot of emotions coming up this week, movement will really help you with that. On my website, I do have some energy flow movements that will help you, okay? So because we are going through this, all this information coming up, we can become extremely analytical, and what comes with that is you can be really criticizing yourself as well. So be mindful that it is good to analyze, because as this new information is coming through, as we're seeing and realizing these aha moments we're going to get this week, this big realization, there's going to be one profound realization this week. As we get that, we need to do the research, we need to maybe do the studying, the contemplation of the steps we are going to take, of how to go about whatever it is, whatever you are going through in your life. How are we going to manage this realistically? So this is a week of being very realistic about the life that you are leading here, but we have to be careful that we don't go too much into the mind, that we really come back to soul, that we really come back to the heart. Again, like being in nature, because in nature it's also easier to connect to soul. So when we are making decisions, because this week we're also reflecting back on the choices we've made that got us here where we are now, and we're looking at the ones that didn't serve us. So when we come into this analyzing phase this week and being looking at these choices, to come into your heart, to connect to soul, to then move the ego mind out of the way and ask your soul for the answers. Because for every single thing or every single possibility, there is countless possibilities for every single choice. So in order to make the right decision from your soul, really find that calmness, that peace within, so that you can connect to soul and find that answer that moves the programming, the all the should, this is what you should be doing, or this is what you're being dictated to do, or this is what the mind, what all those things, move it out of the way. You know your different options that's available for you. Come into your soul and just ask soul, your heart, the guidance, and you will receive it. And this week, when we are working on because this is such an overwhelming week, so much is coming up for us, and so much is happening in the world. When we are so overwhelmed, it is important that we use our intuition to guide us through it. Otherwise, we can go into this really victim mentality. And once we're in that victim mentality, nothing gets done. Nothing happens. So this is a week to stay on top of things. It's a week to the things you need to take care of, your daily things you need to take care of, your diary. Do them, but don't spend too much time trying to perfect it, because this week we can also go into that way of trying to be perfect. So this is a challenging week coming up for us. If you're the kind of person that suppress your emotions, that doesn't want to go there, this will be very challenging this week. So really allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, to release what you need to release. Because we are this week, like I say, we are completing a soul lesson. We're completing a soul lesson, and we are seeing the wisdom from it, and from that new awareness, we will be making different choices. But equally, we've got the soul lesson, but we've also got all these other emotions coming up inside of us as we are working on different things in our lives. Okay, so whatever you are going through this week, it is important to just find that balance and just try to go with the flow of your being, of your body, following your soul. And I'm seeing movement. I see it really looking after your health, really looking at how you are looking after your health. So if you've been struggling with your health, look at different options on how to improve that. If you are feeling you want to improve your fitness, this is a good week to look at your different options in how you can kindly and gently improve that. Which reminds me, this is also a week of being very gentle with yourself. And it will be easy this week to forget to be gentle to yourself because so much is coming up. We are looking to the future. We are looking at where we are going. We're planning the future. But we are being drawn back into the here and the now. So whatever we are doing, and I cannot emphasize this enough, is that when you are making a decision, connect to soul. And if you are feeling this week really overwhelmed, really alone, really sad and unsupported, call in your angels, your guides. Trust in them, believe in them, and call upon whoever is in your circle of friends or family that you feel, or professional that you feel you can count on to help you feel that you are supported in these energies we are going to go through this week. So as always, we are learning to be these beautiful spiritual beings in this 3D world where so much is up in the air at the moment in the world around us. And this week we might really see the sadness in the world, the fears in the world. And yes, don't be dragged down by it. Just send your love to it and take care of yourself. So remember, release, maybe do a full moon ceremony where you release the past, where you release this old way of being. Maybe you're releasing the last remnants of contracts, relationships, whatever you need to release it under this full moon. So I hope you find this video helpful. I hope you have a week that's in the flow. Do not resist, because what you resist will persist. Come back to your soul, feel into your heart, move all the what ifs, all the should haves, all the little voices in your head out of the way, and let the knowingness come. Much love to you, beautiful soul. I do have on my website free resources to help you. I'm available to help you navigate this spiritual journey with spiritual guidance, guided by your soul. And then the healing we do together is to help you live a life, deeper understanding of self and the world around you, and living a life of ease, flow, joy, grace. Have a in the flow week. Bye.